Good morning, children. Today's chapter is Stock Exchange. Chapter 7 Stock Exchange. Already we finished 6th lesson. The 7th lesson, 3rd unit, Stock Exchange. Stock Exchange, an organized market, provide a place for the investors to buy and sell securities freely. So the market offers perfectly competitive conditions where a large number of sellers and buyers participate. The stock exchange origin. Amsterdam Stock Exchange is considered as the oldest stock exchange in the world. It was established in the year 1602 by Dutch East India Company called Veronique Woost Ostrich Company called VOC. It was later registered as Amsterdam Bos. The first stock exchange in India was the Native Shares and Stock Brokers Association. It was organized by Government of India on August 31, 1957 under Securities Contract Regulation Act 1956. It became the Bombay Stock Exchange subsequently, meaning stock exchange is an organized market for the purchase and sale of industrial and financial securities. It is a convenient place where trading in securities is conducted as a systematic manner. So stock exchange is a market for the purchase and sale of industrial and financial securities. London Stock Exchange is the most popular stock exchange in the world, while Bombay Stock Exchange is the oldest stock exchange in India. Similar stock exchange exist and operate in other parts of the world. Definitions of stock exchange. There are 3 definitions are given. First one, according to Hastings, stock exchange as securities market comprises all the places where buyers and sellers of stock and bonds or their representatives undertake transaction involving the sale of securities. So all the undertaking of transaction involving the sale of securities is called stock exchange. According to Husband and Dockeray, stock exchange are privately organized markets which are used to facilitate trading in securities. The Indian Securities Contract Regulation Act 1956, an association, organization or body of individuals, whether incorporated or not, established for the purpose of assisting, regulating and controlling business in buying and selling and dealing in securities. So stock exchange is an association of body of individuals where regulating, controlling business and buying and selling and dealing in securities. Functions of stock exchange. Ready and continuous market. So stock exchange is a ready and continuous market. If the investor want to sell his securities, he can easily and quickly dispose them off in the stock exchange. Then correct evaluation of securities. The prices at which securities are bought and sold are recorded or made public. So the prices are called market quotations. One can easily evaluate the worth of one securities on the basis of these quotations. So the lender can easily assess the worth of security offered for loan. Then protection to investor. All dealing in stock exchange are in accordance with well-defined rules and regulations. So brokers cannot charge higher rate of commissions. Then proper channelization of capital. People like to invest in the shares of such companies which yield good profit. So mostly people want to invest their shares in the yielding company. Or if the company earn good profit, the people want to invest their shares. So these savings are likely to be wasted on the share of unprofitable units. Then aid to capital formation. The publicity which the stock exchange gives to various industrial securities and their prices and the facilities provided by it for their purchase and sale induce people to save and invest. So stock exchange thus ensure a steady flow of capital to industry and assist industrial development. Then facilities for speculation. Speculation is an integral part of stock exchange. So as a result of speculation, demand for and supply of securities are equalized. So speculations means the goods are stored for future use. Then seasoning of securities. Speculators and underwriters hold a temporary period. So securities issued by a new companies, they unlock them when the market is prepared to absorb new issues. Then clearing house of business information. Listed companies are required to furnish all important information relating to capital management, dividend distribution, etc., and forward copies of financial statement, annual report, etc. And then features of stock exchange. First we studied about the functions of stock exchange. The next one is features of stock exchange. So stock exchange is a market for securities. Stock exchange is a market where securities of corporate bodies and government and semi-government bodies are bought and sold. Then deals in second-hand securities. It deals with the shares and debenture bonds and such securities already issued by the companies. Then regulates in trade securities. Stock exchange does not buy or sell any securities on its own account. So it merely provides the necessary infrastructure and facilities for trading securities to its members and brokers. Then allow dealings only in listed securities. In fact, stock exchange maintain an official list of securities. Unlisted securities cannot be traded in the stock exchange. Then transaction effected only through members. All the transaction in securities at the stock exchange are offered only through its authorized brokers and members. Outsiders or direct investors are not allowed to enter in the trading circles. Then association of person. A stock exchange is an association of person or body of individual which may be registered or unregistered. Then recognition from central government. Stock exchange is an organized market. It requires recognition from the central government. Then working as per rules. The buying and selling transaction in securities at the stock exchange are governed by the rules and regulations of stock exchange as well as SEBI guidelines. And then specific location. Stock exchange is a particular marketplace where authorized brokers come together daily on the floor of market called trading circles and conduct trading activities. After the working hours, the market is closed. Then financial parameters. Stock exchange are the financial parameters and development indicators of national economy of the country. Then benefits and limitations. Benefits means advantages, limitations mean disadvantages. Benefits to the community. Economic development. It accelerates the economic development by ensuring steady flow of savings. Then fundraising platform. It enables well-managed profit-making companies to raise limitless funds by fresh use of shares from time to time. Then tools to divert resources. Scarce resources are thus diverted to efficiently run enterprises for better utilization. Then capital formation. It encourages capital formations. Then fundraiser for government. It enables government to raise funds for undertaking projects through sale of securities on the stock exchange. Then benefits to the company. Enhances goodwill or reputation. Companies whose shares are quoted in a stock exchange enjoy greater goodwill and credit standing. Then wide market. Stock exchange is a wide and ready market for such securities. Then raising huge funds. Stock exchange can raise huge funds easily by issue of shares and debentures. Then increases bargaining strength. Companies whose shares rise in the stock exchange command at higher for bargaining power in the event of further expansion, merger or amalgamations. Amalgamation means joining two or more companies. Then benefits to investors. Liquidity. So for the sake of investors, first point is liquidity. Stock exchange helps an investor to convert his shares into cash quickly and thus increases the liquidity of his investment. Then adding collateral value of security. The fact that a security is dealt in a stock exchange market is a good collateral security for obtaining loan from banks. So the investors can offer loan from the banks. It is an easy collateral securities. Then investor protection. The stock exchange safeguards investors' interest and ensures fair dealing by strictly enforcing its rules and regulations. Because stock exchange are organized with the rules and regulations. Then assessing real worth of security. An investor can easily assess the real worth of securities in his hands. Then mechanism to trade securities. Stock exchange provide a mechanism by which purchase and sale of listed securities take place in the matter of few minutes. Then limitations. Limitations mean demerits or disadvantages. So first one, lack of uniformity. Then absence of restriction on the membership. Then third one, failure to control unhealthy speculation. Then allowing more than one charge in the place. The non-existence of margin requirement in stock exchange. No proper regulation of listing securities on the stock exchange. These are the limitation of the stock exchange. No uniformity, absence of restrictions, failure to control, allowing more than one charge, the non-insistence of margin, no proper regulation of listing securities. Now we are going to see about the stock exchanges in India. There are 24 stock exchanges in the country, with 21 of them being regional in nature. The three that have been set up in the reforms, first one, National Stock Exchange NSE, then OTCEI, Over the Counter Exchange of India Limited, and Interconnected Stock Exchange India Limited ISE, have mandate to nationwide trading network. The ISE has been promoted by 15 regional stock exchange in the country and it based at Mumbai. The NSE, OTCEI, ISE and majority of the regional stock exchange have adopted and screen-based trading system to provide automated and modern facilities for trading in a transparent, fair and open manner with access to investors across the country. The next heading is top most stock exchanges in the world. Here are the 10 top stock exchanges in the world are given. First one, the New York Stock Exchange. Second one, located in New York City, $19.223 trillion in listed market capitalization. Then the next heading is NSDAQ, the short for the National Association of Securities Dealers and Automated Quotations. It was also located in New York City. Then London Stock Exchange, it was located in London, England. Then Tokyo Stock Exchange, formerly known as Japan Stock Exchange Group, located in Japan. Then Shanghai Stock Exchange, located in Shanghai, China. Then Euronext, located throughout the Europe, France, Portugal, Netherlands and Belgium. Then Hong Kong Stock Exchange, located in Hong Kong. Then Shenzhen Stock Exchange, located in Shenzhen, China. TMX, the Canadian Stock Exchange, is located at Toronto, Canada. Then Bombay Stock Exchange, located in Mumbai, India. So these are the top most 10 stock exchanges in the world. The next heading is types of speculators. Speculators in a market are of different types. They carry their names depending on their motive trading in stock exchange. They are named after the animals, as the behavior could be compared best with their behavior of the animals. Based on the behavior of the animals, these speculators have been named. First one, bull. A bull or Tejwala is an operator who expect a rise in prices securities in future. So the bull or Tejwala operator expect a rise in price of future. He is called bull because just like a bull tends to throw his victim up in the air. So the bull speculator stimulate the price to rise. He is an optimist speculator. Then bear or mandiwala. Expect the prices to fall in future. Sell securities at present with a view to purchase them at lower prices in future. So at present we can sell all the securities and we can buy the securities at future at lower prices. So if bear does not securities at present but sells them at a higher prices and anticipate to purchase lower prices in futures. Then Stack is a cautious speculator in the stock exchange. He applies for shares in a new companies and expect to sell them at a premium. If he gets an allotment, he selects those companies whose shares are more in demand are likely to carry a premium. Then lame duck. When a bear finds it difficult to fulfill his commitment, he is said to be struggling like a lame duck. A bear speculator contracts to sell securities at a later date. On the appointed time, he is not able to get the securities. If the bear expects to fall in prices at future, in that time we can sell the securities. But he cannot appointed. He is not able to get the securities as the holders are not willing to part with them. Moreover, the buyer is not willing to carry over the transactions. So, these are the main types of speculators.